Hi everybody. So I've got a dedicated comic book haul. I haven't done one of these in a while because I've been kind of mixing them up with my toy hauls. Speaking of toys, the toys in the background you're seeing, if you like them, they were part of my last toy haul. So if you like them, go check out that video. If you like comic books, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. So we're gonna jump in here and show off a couple comic books. So almost all of these books, except for I think one, I actually picked up at a Goodwill. Someone dropped them off, so I got to go through four long boxes. There was nothing real special. It seemed like someone pulled out all the really good books, but I did find some that were okay. Nothing to write home about, but there are some decent ones in there. There are no gems, I would say, or grails, unfortunately, in this haul. But there are some cool comics, so if you like cool comics, stick around. I'll show you a few, I guess. So first up, Superior Carnage #1. Not a valuable book, but an amazing cover. That cover is gorgeous. One of my favorite Carnage covers. That is why it's going to go over here separate. So next up, to be honest, I don't even know what this book is. I seen a textless cover with Rogue on it, and I just liked it, so I bought it. It was cover price, so it wasn't any. I guess it wasn't any kind of variant or anything. But I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to take the time to open it up and look at it right now. So sorry. If you want to look it up, I don't know what to tell you. That feels like a dick move, but I don't. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna open it up for you. I'm gonna open it up for you so you know what it is because I want to know too because I'm curious. Let's see. So Avengers No Surrender 678 variant edition. Um, uh, yeah, looks like an Avengers book with Rogue on the cover. It's a cool cover. I like it a lot. Really expected it to be an X-Men book, but we're both surprised now, aren't we? Next up, Detective Comics. #1. This is second print or fourth print. I could not find very many of these on eBay. I think I found one. This is one of those times where sometimes a fourth printer may end up being more valuable. And I got a couple of them in that lot I'll show you that are that way. But yeah, it's a black and white cover. I want to say I have #1 in color, but I just like this black and white cover better. Then I found Detective Comics #8. Believe this is the book where this isn't the book where Robin dies, is it? I don't know. I don't think it is, but it may be. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Pretty sure it is. I found a Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends #1. Um, Again, it's an older book, but it's nothing special. I think it's yeah. Anyway, I did find a Ninja Turtles #30. It's not in the best of condition, but it's okay. And I didn't have this in my original Ninja Turtle run, so yeah. Um, Picked up Batman Beyond #1. I just thought it was a cool cover. I don't look up books a ton. If I sometimes if I know what a book's worth just because I've watched some other YouTubers and they say, oh, this book's worth $5. But as far as me going out and buying books and knowing what they're worth, I really don't know. Once I get them, they're for me. I don't look them up. So if you see something that I maybe picked up in this haul, I'm assuming most of these are cheap books. There's a couple I might know a little bit. Anyway, if you see one that maybe is worth a little bit more, or it's something valuable, let me know because yeah, I'm not a comic book expert. I just kind of buy what I like, and yeah. I did pick up the. This was one. Yeah, so this is the Batman Incorporated #8. I didn't have this cover. I had the other cover. So I'm glad I got the second cover, the variant cover. I guess it's not a variant. It was a regular price variant. Anyway, I picked up Young Romance #1. I was gonna look up who the artist of this was because I really like that cover. Um, that is a really good looking Wonder Woman and Superman. Um, then I picked up Transformers #1. It is not in good condition, but it's a Transformers #1, and I paid $1 for it or something, $1.25. So that's why I got that. Uh, Kind of in the same vein of that book, I picked up this Justice League #12. Jim Lee edition or Jim Lee artwork, which between the two, I don't know. I like them both. I think they're both great pieces of art. I like the Superman better over here, but I like the Wonder Woman just a little bit better. I like the coloring a lot better on this one. Even though I still think that one's really neat, I just like the bright colors that pop, and that one definitely is brighter. Then I picked up Transformers #3 with Black Suit Spider-Man. I may have the rest of that set somewhere. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look. Then I picked up Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe #4. And Joker. Joker's Daughter #1. Yeah, it's the lenticular cover. I don't think these things are worth a ton. But for a buck, I just thought it was kind of neat. Never read anything with Joker's daughter in it, so I don't know if she's a new character or she's been around for a while or what. Picked up Batgirl Death in the Family #13 with the little cutout mask. Let's see what else I got. Picked up Manifest Destiny #1. I want to say that this is going to be turned into a movie. So maybe it'll be a good movie. Maybe that comic book will be worth some money. I've never read that book. Same way with this one. I've heard a ton of good things about it. It's East of West #1 for $1. I've heard a bunch about this book. I'm surprised that I actually did look this one up just because I wanted to see. Because I've heard so much about it, I thought, well, if this one's, I found this one for a buck. They had a set of them there, but by the time I bought, the set, I think I could have bought them online for just about the same price. So I didn't really care to get the rest of them. I think they had 1 through 5 or 6. This is another book I've heard a lot about, Black Science. So I picked up Black Science #1 and #2. So I'm gonna check that out. If I like it, I'll end up maybe hunting them down and buying them or something. Then Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. That one is #3. And the other one was, I don't know what number that one was, 4. And this is Deadpool Kills Marvel Universe #1. And Deadpool Kills Marvel Universe 2. I don't think any of these are variant covers because I'm not seeing the variant number down here, but yeah. Deadpool Illustrated. What is that? #4 and #3. And I really like this one, #2. I like the cover of that. So then I picked up so I either have these books or I don't have these books or they're not in good condition. So I just went ahead and got the whole set and I'll get rid of the rest because for picking these things up at Goodwill, those are very, very clean books for the most part. So I picked up Death of Wolverine #1, #2, and then it's the hollow foil covers. And #3, I know I had this one and it is in rough condition. And #4. I've been wanting to read this. I think I've been missing out on #4. So I have been holding off on reading this series. I don't know if it's any good, but we'll see. So, not a ton more to go, guys. So, I bought Itty Bitty Hellboy #1. Yeah, just a little cartoonish Hellboy. So this next kind of little group I got, I really like the cover on every single one of these. They look really cool. I don't know if it's a valuable set, but I just grabbed them because I thought the artwork was really cool on the cover. I might read them and check them out, see if it's worth anything. So I got Carnage USA #1 and Carnage USA #2. That's a really cool cover. And #3 and #4 and #5. So I really like the covers on all those. I think number one's probably my favorite, with the American flag kind of draped over him. Yeah, again, I don't know if those are worth anything. Now this book, I had to look up. I did want to look this one up, mainly because they had it flagged. I don't know why the guy who owned these books had this one flagged. So I looked this one up. Maybe that was what he was doing too, was looking them up to see what ones to get rid of. But this is Animal Man number one. This is a fourth print variant. I only found one of them on eBay. And the other one that I seen was sold for $30. And the original cover that's collar goes for nowhere close to that. So I liked it just because it's a cool cover. It is a really cool cover. I don't know anything about Animal Man. But I like the black and white cover on it. And turns out it's a little bit valuable. So these last books, I do know that they were worth some money for a while because I bought these books, and one day I was at the comic shop and a customer asked the owner if he had these books, and I told him I did, and I didn't realize were going for any money, but then I found out there was going to be a movie about it, and at the time, you could have bought the first one, two, three, and four for, I want to say they were going for $100 for 4 comics. May not have been that high, but I ended up selling my first prints of 1 and 2. I don't remember what I sold him for, but I gave him a better deal than what they were going for on eBay, and I didn't really care for him too much. I didn't like the story, even though it's going to be a movie. But anyway, it's a lot of talking about a book I hadn't shown you yet. So I got Thief of Thieves number 1 and number 2. They had 1 through 5. I just wanted to grab these two. I got rid of mine, and like I said, I don't really sell comic books a bunch, but the guy really wanted them, and I had already read the story and thought I didn't really care for it too much, so I let mine go, and but I was like, you know what, I don't know, I kind of wanted them back. I don't think they go for anything anymore. I think the ship sailed on those because for whatever reason, but they don't seem like they go for as much as they were there for a while. So let me know what you think of the haul. Like I said, there wasn't any keys or gems, maybe, but I'd really appreciate some feedback. Some of you guys know your comic book pricing inside and out. So is there one of these that's worth something that I didn't realize? Like I said, I got them all for about $1 a piece. So $1.25, something like that. So I wasn't spending a ton of money on anything. But yeah, anyway, so appreciate you taking the time and watching, and hope you guys liked it. Subscribe. You don't have to. Do what you want. I'm just going to sit here for a while and talk and ramble. Can't believe you guys are still sitting here listening to this. You should really give a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, because all I'm doing is sitting here talking. I'm not doing anything. I mean, I can put my hand here. That's about it. My cat's playing with the door trying to get in here. Yeah, it's really quiet. My TV must have shut off. Really quiet in here. You guys are still here. 13 minutes and 43 seconds, and you guys are still sitting here listening to me talk. Maybe not all of you, but I bet there's one or two that's probably playing this on their TV and too lazy to reach for the remote, or for whatever reason, you're still here. I don't know why you're here. I am going to have a collection video coming up soon. Maybe you guys would be interested in seeing that. It might include this. That might be the whole collection video. Just this figure that I got for 99 cents at a flea market. Just because it's Sailor Moon. I thought someone might like Sailor Moon. I have no interest in Sailor Moon, but do you know someone who likes Sailor Moon? Does anybody want this? Is it worth anything? I don't know. It was 99 cents. I need this out of my house. I don't want this in my house. Now it's on the floor. You're still watching this. I don't know what to tell you. Nothing's going to happen. I'm about to sneeze again. You guys want to wait around and hang out for that?
Uh,